One checking in once again. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you exactly why the whole Brock Lesnar to cash in his Money in the Bank contract is a complete lie, and it's only to get our hopes up and for us to tune in for this episode of Monday Night Raw. And without further ado, let's jump right to the video. So, this past Monday, we saw the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, Mr. Money in the Bank. He showed up to Monday Night Raw. This one thing that we got to take away from this whole Brock Lesnar situation. Brock Lesnar ain't never been on TV this much in recent years. So shit, we should be happy to see Brock Lesnar. Even though it's other men that deserve to be Mr. Money in the Bank, Vince McMahon unfortunately went with Brock Lesnar to fulfill that role. Stephanie McMahon made a video saying that the WWE Universe and the McMahon family felt disrespected considering the fact that Brock Lesnar said that he was going to cash in his Money in the Bank contract this Monday and he didn't. Let me tell y'all two reasons why I know that this is a whole big scam and it's a lie. And I'm not saying this to knock the WWE, but I'm just calling it how it is. It's BS. Straight BS. The first reason why I know this is bullshit is because how you gonna make somebody cash in their Money in the Bank contract? That's never been heard of. If you win the Money in the Bank contract, regardless of however you win it, you are entitled to up to one calendar year to where you can go without cashing it in. And Brock Lesnar is gonna definitely use that calendar year and wait till the right time to cash the Money in the Bank contract in. Even though Brock Lesnar don't need you to be at your lowest point to cash in his Money in the Bank contract, he's going to sit there and wait till when we all least expect him to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, and then he going to pull the trigger. So that's the first reason why I know he's not cashing in the Money in the Bank contract this Monday. That's just one point. I'm going to give you three scenarios to how Brock Lesnar would cash in the Money in the Bank contract, this whole situation coming up this Monday. The first way is, if Brock Lesnar was to cash in, he's going to lose against Seth Rollins on Monday. That's just one scenario if he was to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. The second scenario, seeing that Brock Lesnar cashing in his Money in the Bank contract, he win the Universal Champion, which is highly likely if he was to cash in this money, but since we know it's a lie, that's not happening. And the third scenario, seeing Kofi Kingston jump from brand to brand with the wild card rule, minding Raw's business. You ain't seen Seth Rollins jump over there to SmackDown Live and show off his Universal Champion, so why is Kofi Kingston on Monday Night Raw every single week? Do you want Brock Lesnar to cash in on you? So the third scenario would possibly be Brock Lesnar cashing in the Money in the Bank contract on Kofi Kingston. But if he was to cash in on Kofi Kingston can kiss that WWE Championship away because Brock Lesnar would take that belt in a heartbeat. But we can all together throw out those three scenarios because Brock Lesnar is not cashing in that briefcase this Monday. And the second reason why I know Brock Lesnar is not going to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, why being last week Monday Night Raw, as awful as it was, and the poor booking that Vince McMahon chose to go with, I know that this is a whole scam and a fraud because Vince McMahon only saying that Brock Lesnar going to cash in the Money in the Bank contract so we can tune in to watch Monday Night Raw. Most of the WWE Universe is frustrated how Vince McMahon booked last week Monday's Night Raw, and we all noticed that. And I was doing something else within the whole show. Every single segment of last week Monday Night Raw was a complete waste of time. Dolph Ziggler and Kofi Kingston spent a whole hour doing nothing. Like, that was a complete waste of time. Monday Night Raw ain't never started off that horribly, and yet Vince McMahon booked it. And Dean Ambrose recently said on the Talk is Jericho interview with, of course, the host being Chris Jericho, which they're both signed to the rival company of AEW. He said that Vince McMahon rather please Brock Lesnar than to please the fans. In a way, I can see that, but I also understand that it's what's best for business. The people gonna really pay that money for tickets to see Brock Lesnar. So, in a way, if you think about it, it's really our fault. And by us, the collective WWE Universe. Just because I don't like Brock Lesnar, that don't mean 100,000 other people don't like Brock Lesnar. It just overall, you people want Brock Lesnar, so shit, he giving y'all Brock Lesnar, so you can blame yourself if you like Brock Lesnar for the way that Monday Night Raw has went as of last week. He gave y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted Brock Lesnar, so that's what y'all got. And one thing I can take from Brock Lesnar winning the Money in the Bank contract being that I'm enjoying Brock Lesnar coming out there with the Beast Box, you know, the Boom Box style Money in the Bank briefcase. I told y'all, I was always a big fan of the custom briefcase. Letting superstars personalize their own briefcase. Superstars like Mr. Kennedy, Rob Van Dam, and Edge. And even Damian Sandow had their own personal briefcases, and I'm a huge fan of that. And I'm really enjoying this Brock Lesnar boombox and him kicking out them funky moves. That really made Monday Night Raw lit. But like I say, the two biggest reasons why I know Brock Lesnar is not cashing in the Money in the Bank contract, like I said, for one, you can't force nobody to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. That's just contradicting your own rules of the whole contract. And for two, with the rates being as low as people claim they are, of course Vince McMahon gonna promote Brock Lesnar to cash in the Money in the Bank contract so we can tune in. But it's people like me that's gonna tune in regardless. So I guess we'll have to wait for this Monday to see is he really gonna cash in the Money in the Bank contract. Wanye personally, I don't think he cashing in, but guess we'll wait and see. So with that being the end of today's video, make sure you hit that like button, super kick subscribe button, comment down below whether you agree or disagree. Would you love to see Brock Lesnar cash in his briefcase on Seth Rollins for the Universal Champion, or cash in the briefcase on Kofi Kingston for the WWE Champion? Make sure you hit that bell notification so you can get all my uploads. I'm posting videos every single day, and I know you don't want to miss out on that. And until next time, I'm your host as always, Wanye, checking out.